Hi, Dr. Yass here. This is a short video because I want to focus on one critical issue that I don't think people are getting their heads wrapped around in terms of resolving their pain and getting back to full function. And that is the idea that you need to treat tissues, not symptoms such as pain. For every person out there who's trying to get your attention and schlock some form of treatment to address your pain, they are doing an injustice to you. You do not resolve symptoms. You do not address symptoms. Pain is an indication of a tissue in distress. It is a signal. You do not resolve the signal. You resolve the distress of the tissue that is eliciting the signal to create conscious awareness of the distress. So unless somebody is going to provide you a narrative that says that this is the tissue in distress, I know this based on the presentation of your symptoms. Forget the bullshit of diagnostic tests. They're worthless, baseless. Every bit of evidence proves it. Unless someone says, I know this is the tissue in distress, and this is the presentation of your symptoms, what your body is telling me to let me know that that is the tissue creating those symptoms, and that I am then going to provide some sort of treatment to resolve the distress of that tissue so it no longer has to elicit the symptoms being experienced, you are wasting your time. The Yass method actually interprets symptoms at its base to identify the tissue in distress eliciting those symptoms. It has shown that in more than 98% of cases, the cause of pain or other symptom is muscular, and therefore the way to resolve the distress of the tissue, in this case muscle, is to perform targeted progressive resistance exercises. That is at the core of the Yass method, both in terms of evaluation and treatment. So if you're out there and you're on the internet Googling and you're seeing commercials and you're talking to people and they're all telling you that they've got a way to resolve your pain without being able to identify the tissue in distress, explain how they know that based on the presentation of your symptoms, and then explain the mechanism by which this treatment is going to resolve the distress of that tissue, you are being taken down a very long road to China, and it's going to be a very, very, very long and painful road. So I would suggest you contact me or get the Yass method or look into the Yass method and understand this concept of addressing tissues, not symptoms. If you continue to address yourself, and I'm talking about even on the level of the medical establishment, cortisone shots, epidural nerve blocks, radio frequency ablation, any kind of medication, all of this, when provided or prescribed, is telling you that they are raising the white flag. They have given up in terms of trying to identify the tissue in distress, and therefore they are moving you into a situation where you will have indefinite pain. Because until you establish the tissue in distress, resolve the distress of that tissue, it will continue to elicit the emergency distress signal of pain. So if you're taking medication or shots or epidural nerve blocks or radio frequency ablation, any type of treatment to address your symptom, you are going to have indefinite symptoms. Okay? Please understand this. Treat tissues, not symptoms. If this video is helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you like my YouTube channel, Dr. Mitchell Yass, please subscribe and hit the bell icon to get notifications when new videos are added. If you'd like to get in contact with me, you could do so through email at drmitch@mitchellyass.com. If you would like to make an appointment for a Yass method treatment session, which could be either in person in Jacksonville, Florida, or by Zoom, go to my website, livewithoutpains.com. Live Without Pains is plural.com. And you'll see there are two options, either in person or Zoom. Click on the one you want, and then you can pick the day and time that works for you, fill out the information required, and you'll be set to go. All right. For now, this is Dr. Mitchell Yass wishing you a pain-free, fully functional life. Bye-bye for now.